Good day, this is Roxanne Miller from New Earth, and this is Anudvia. Today we just want to have a quick discussion about three different types of soul connections, okay? Everyone is running around looking for their twin flame, and everyone's looking for their soulmate, and then they're having all these bad relationships and saying they're karmic, so yes.
And sometimes you don't know what you wish for.
Yeah, so you get a soulmate connection, you get a karmic connection, and you get a twin flame connection. Out of all of these, twin flames are the most rare, okay? But everyone coming into this lifetime will have karmics and will have soulmates, okay? So just one thing to note is that there is always a connection, an energy bond, a cord between you and your soulmate, okay? Karmics, you can have quite a lot of those. Let's start with karmic, I think. Quick one.
Yeah, so just quick, your twin flame as well. So
Yes.
to touch on twin flames cannot be separated energetically. We believe it's of the same soul, that at some point the soul couldn't reach more growth or evolution, so we decided to split into two. And these souls incarnate together, and they keep on projecting towards each other or mirroring to each other what they couldn't see previously, being only a single entity. So this is for the most tremendous growth, but it can be very, very tricky because the lessons can be really, really harsh and can bring up your shadows, but it's all for growth and for healing and for evolution.
Another thing with twin flames is there's the runner-chaser dynamic. So there's always one person wanting the other person, and the other person is running away, and then that flips around and the one is running away. It also doesn't mean that these two will end up together in a lifetime. The relationship or the harmonious union of twin flames is extremely difficult. You will have both had to heal. How do you, if you're in a twin flame connection, how do you gravitate towards unity? It's only inner healing and learning to love self. When those two souls are at that place, they will be able to come together in harmony. You will find that a lot of people today are living without their twin flames because they weren't able to do the healing that they needed to do to be in a harmonious connection.
Yeah, so that, like I said, the twin flame will show to you, make you aware of what needs shifting within you. But if the ego is in the way, then you're going to feel defensive, you're going to feel like a victim. But the moment that you stop that and you look into yourself and take responsibility, that's the only time that they can stay together, is both take equal responsibility for everything that needs shifting and healing within themselves.
Okay, the connection between, how do you know the feeling that goes with a twin flame is when you meet them, there'll be an instant, very, very strong connection, and it will be like you know each other. Another signal is that you have very similar pasts, so you would have both lost a parent at the same time, you will have both had certain types of trauma happen to you, more or less the same. You will have possibly both been in drug abuse, or you would have both had to take care of a parent that was disabled in some other way from cancer or something happening. You could have both lost a child. There's so many, so there will be so many similarities. So it's almost like you would have experienced a very similar life. Okay, and then another thing is that the sexual experience with twin flames is next level. It will be something that you haven't ever experienced before, and the connection is very, very, very deep.
In short, a twin flame, you are looking at yourself in the mirror. All your nasties, all your goods. That is what it is, and then you become aware of what you must love within yourself and accept within yourself, that shadow work, and what you need to fix because it's not balanced.
So bring out.
Yeah. So karmic relationships it's something that really needs desperate change within yourself. So these connections, these people will bring something to your awareness. They might trigger you in a very, very nasty, unharmonious way. If there's such a word, disharmonious way.
Yes.
And yeah, it can be very volatile, and it can even end up being abusive. But the main thing with karmic is that there's some tool that will be used, let's call it by the universe, to make you feel drawn to this person. It would be something like a deep passion or desire, but it's not usually based in a real, unconditional heart love.
Yeah. In these relationship karmics, there's a lot of passionate arguments, there is codependency, there is jealousy, possessiveness, a lot of unhealthy relationship behavioral patterns will come up. You will bring out the worst in each other, and the purpose of these karmic relationships is to learn about relationships and to learn about life. So it's lessons about life, lessons about relationships as well, Just to note that these relationships are very much short. They burn out quickly. You cannot withstand them for a very long time. So they will not last for a very long, like a year or 2 or 3. It will be short, fiery, and there will be huge lessons and quite a bit of hurt that comes with us, because usually that uncomfortable stage is what forces us to heal and to change our behavior and to see ourselves.
Until the lessons have been learned both ways, then that connection will just naturally fall away, or if one of them doesn't make it, because it can become really hectic. Yeah.
So that's a quick one on karmic. On soul,
just the last thing on karmic.
Yeah.
A karmic is most, because it's called karmic. So what does it mean? It means it's a karma. So it could be that a behavior of yours in the past, in a past life, caused hurt or trauma to other people. Now in this lifetime, it could be the same soul that's coming back to reflect that back to you. So you are now the victim this time, or it's just a different soul that's teaching you that lesson, so that that pattern of yours over your lifetimes can be broken and can be changed.
Yeah, so that you get the medicine you gave out once upon a time. Okay, with regards to soulmates, soulmates are very comfortable. When you meet them, you feel home, you feel like you can be yourself, there's no agendas, there's complete comfortability. There's not the spark and the intensity that you get with a twin flame, but it's a beautiful, harmonious, relaxed relationship. Obviously, in any relationship, there will be a little bit of lessons to learn and a little bit of growth that will take place, but it's definitely something that was destined from when you were born, and it's a very pleasant experience compared to the twin flame and the karmic relationship.
It's like coming home from a very long trip, or being away from home for a long time. You come home and you see your mom. That familiarity, that safety, that love, that acceptance, that is what a soulmate will feel like when you meet them.
Yeah. So we hope this gives you a nice, easy, quick overview of the 3 different relationships. There are plenty different types of things that we learn through different types of relationships, but in terms of intimacy, love and romance, this is what they are, and we hope that we've given you a little bit of clarity. Again, we are creating a wonderful course called Spirituality 101, where we will go more into detail about these connections, but here is a little tidbit for you. We hope you have a fantastic day. Take care. Much love. Cheers.
Bye.